Hi everyone, Emma here, and I'm working on some bead weaving bracelets. So I started this one let me put that one aside so you can see this better. This one here was Mila from Mila's beading channel, and I started this when I guess a day or two ago, maybe, when my hand was still pretty sore from my injection. So I managed to get, I don't even think I strung it and I had to stop, but I was getting a little obsessive, so I managed to finally do it. So I did a few things different. Let me bring this up a bit. I wanted to use this gorgeous clasp, toggle and clasp that I got from my bead haul, and they are beautiful. I think I may have 10 of them. I might end up ordering some more. They are so beautiful. I just love them. So she did like a loop, and I can't remember what she put on the other end. But anyway, I changed it to this. So I changed it, this design. She had 3 little 4mm or 3mm in a star pattern to attach whatever it was. I can't remember now. A button maybe. So anyway, I switched up the beads because I didn't have any pearls. And I think she used pearls. But she used 6mm and 3mm. I think these are 4mm. So you can see it's actually changed the way it looks. And the biggest change that you see is right here. Let me just use my scissors as a pointer. So you've got the 6mm here and then this 4mm. I think if it was a 3mm, this would sit better. And I think I'm probably not weaving like the right way in this section here. So maybe I have to take my thread and put it through the bead before I start going again. But it's kind of weird that it sits perfectly on this side but not on this side. So if any of you know what I'm doing wrong, let me know. But I think the biggest thing is I'm using the wrong size beads. But anyway, it still turned out pretty nice. It's kind of got like a blue jean type feel to it, which I love. And that's why I bought these beads. These are check glass beads. Let me show you what it looks like with the clasps closed. And I added a bit of a longer strand here so that you could slide this through without bumping into the beads. And I've got that flipped around. Let me turn that here. And you know, it's funny, we talked about how I was supposed to put the clasp, that it's supposed to sit this way. And I guess it's fine. It looks like it's twisted a bit, but so yeah, that's what it looks like. It's really nice. There. So it's not too bad. This is the first one that I did. And again, I used different size beads. So of course it didn't have the effect that I wanted, but no big. So, and now, so when I started thinking about doing bead weaving, it was because I had seen Gina, or is it Gina? Yeah, Gina from Brown's Pony do these tiny tennis bracelets, and I was obsessed with them. So I went ahead and ordered a bunch of the proper size seed beads, the 11 O's and 8 O's, and then there's 15 O's as well. I don't have them on my desk right now. But anyway, so this morning I decided that it was time, and I think I probably from looking at the videos that showed up on my wall, So I thought it was time to try this. And again, I don't have the right stuff. I do have some bicones, but they're pretty big. So I decided to use these tiny little turquoise AB kind of rondelle crystals. And I cannot believe how beautiful it turned out. So that is what it looks like. And let's see if I can show you how simple this is. So I will redo this so that you can see exactly all the steps I took. But this here is, you know, you basically start with 4 and then you keep adding 2 and reinforcing it and just go up till you have the length that you want. And then you come back down and you do in sets of 3 beads. And I'll show you in a second here. So you can see my line is coming out and it's 3 beads down from these guys. So now I'm going to pick up an 11-0, and she says you can use 15-0s as well, and a crystal or whatever kind of embellishment you want to put there. And I'm just going to turn this. So you're going to go into that third 8-0 here. And you're going to go through all 3 like that. And pull this through. And you know, she mentions about being careful not to get hooked. And I was all excited the whole time that I didn't get hooked. And then when I went to look at it before I started doing this video, and I realized some of my strand had hooked around one of these crystals, probably around here. So I pulled it out and I had to kind of pull through everything to get it. So it's a bit loose all the way through, but you can fix that pretty easy. So we'll go through like that and pull it tight. And now you're going to cross over to the other side and go through. And again, just to clarify, this is not a tutorial. This is just, you know, I was thinking about that last night. What is it that I'm doing when I do these videos? Well, for me, let me just, I'll get back to that. So you pick up an 11-0 now, because now you're on the other side here, and you're going to go through your crystal or your whatever embellishment you have and pull it right through. So what I'm doing is just basically practicing and playing and kind of doing these challenges with you. And I think my main goal is to show you, 1, how much fun it is, because it's definitely fun, and 2, that, you know, not to be afraid to try anything. So I picked up an 11-0, and now I'm going through those 3, and then I'm gonna flip over to the other side and just keep doing that same thing. Something's hooked here. Must be a knot. Yeah, there's a knot. But yeah, so, you know, this was a technique that I was so nervous about trying that I don't know, I guess I would have to go back to when I ordered these guys. That would tell me when I saw the video first from Gina. And that would show you. And I if I was to guess, I think it was around January. So that's a long time to be not really afraid, but just not confident that I could actually do this. So I'm super excited that, so now we're crossing over. And we're going to go through those 3 plus another 3, because we're going to come down and we're going to add some more crystals. And careful. This is how I got hooked. There. It's so beautiful. Oh, I'm so excited. Now I have to order some crystals. Oh, it's crazy. Just when I think, okay, I'm just about done ordering stuff. So just to let people know too that some people have said, yeah, you like shopping. It's like, that is so far from the truth. I hate shopping. When I shop, I have multiple windows open from different stores, and I go through thousands of items and I price compare. So I'll check Amazon, I'll check the different bead stores, I'll check Michael's. There's a Canadian craft store called I need to cross over, I think. Gotta pay attention here. There's a Canadian craft store called DeSaris. They sometimes have beading stuff. So like there's a bunch of stuff that I have to check. And the reason I check is and of course eBay, AliExpress, like all of those places, BB Craft. Make sure this is the right bead. You know what? I'm going to flip this up a bit. It might be easier to see. There. Okay. There. That's a little better. Okay. Let me... Yeah, so I price check everything. And when there's sales, I find it's even harder because often, you know, I might have a day or two before the sale ends. I think I did that wrong. Yeah, I did. So let's come back out here. I was wondering why I'm not in the right place. It's funny, I'm doing this, you know, I did all of this without even thinking, and then I stopped to set up the camera and organize my desk. That's all it took, and I forgot what I was, the pattern. Okay, so we have to actually, I just went through one, we have to go through all three. That's what I did wrong. So pull it up like this and bring it through. And pull it tight. Now pick up a bead, go through the crystal, and then we're going to pick up another bead. And we're going to go through three again, and then we're going to flip it over to the other side and start all over. There, like that. So when I say flip it over, we're going to bring our thread over that way, and we're going to go through this. We're going to go through the first three. This doesn't sound... Make sure you pull your thread tight. There. Okay. So yeah, I've been, and the other thing too is I started out by making malas. Okay, we're going to go three here. But making malas and doing workshops. So most of my stuff I got through eBay, and that's like 10 years ago. And then now we need an 11-0 and a crystal and another 11-0, and we're going to go back over here. So yeah, I started making malas, and then that kind of transitioned into the leather wrap bracelets pretty easily. And that's what I was doing pretty much. I didn't do anything else. So when the isolation started, the idea was I was actually painting portraits, dog portraits for commission. And I think, okay, let me flip it over. I almost made the same mistake again. So yeah, I was doing dog portraits, and I was getting tired of doing them just because I had a few customers that didn't pay me, and then one really difficult customer. The person wasn't necessarily difficult, it's just I needed a photograph of the dogs that I could work off of, and it was 2 dogs, so that really makes it difficult, because normally what I do is I take and I put the I position the dogs in a way that looks good, so it might not be the position that they're in the picture. And usually the picture doesn't work anyway, because there's stuff in the way, and you don't see their paws, or there's something really weird going on with their nose and their eyes and stuff like that. So I kept asking this person for very specific pictures, and the person kept sending me cell phone pictures that were dark, blurry, and you couldn't see everything on the dog. So I kind of had to guess, which is I hate doing, because my portraits are hyper realistic, so guessing is just, I'm not good at guessing. But anyway, so I needed a break from that, and I thought I'm going to organize my beads. And that was it. So I've only been doing this for a couple of months. So that's why I've been buying stuff, because I don't have any supplies. And you might laugh, think I'm crazy. What do you mean you have no supplies? Yeah, I had, like, I could probably, maybe 1 or 2 boxes of, like, shoebox size stuff. You know, the odd glass bead from eBay, and then the gemstones for the malas. So, but yeah, so that's why. And you know, it's funny too, is I remember hearing somebody say, like, a kind of a tutorial video or how-to video, and they mentioned about building up your stash, and I was like, building up your stash? What the hell is that all about? I order when I need something. I don't like order ahead of time, because I get bored easily. I don't know if you've noticed that. But if I get bored, I've got all this stuff. What am I supposed to do with it after? So, and you're all saying, just send it to me. But I don't think I'm going to get bored of this stuff. My wife keeps saying, oh, what's going to happen when you change your mind and you go into another hobby? Because I flip from hobby to hobby. But I am just having so much fun with this, and I feel like I finally kind of hit the right hobby that's kind of endless in the possibilities of what I can do. And especially with doing YouTube, it's really fun communicating with everybody and doing stuff. and hearing your responses and whatnot. It's like it fills so many needs that it's really awesome. So I really appreciate everybody. I know I probably sound like a broken record, but I really do. It's huge right now that we stay connected. And it's super amazing that we have that ability through YouTube. So let me get these. So I think I'm going to head to Walmart today and order my glasses. I went for my eye test last Thursday, and when I got the prescription, they were really busy, but I wasn't impressed with any of the glasses they had there, so I thought, oh, I'm going to order them online. Oh, that was a big mistake. So the prices online are pretty much the same as what Walmart charges, if not more. Part of the problem is I have progressives, so the price of my glasses are going to be more, for sure. So, yeah, I've got to go back, and hopefully it won't be too busy because I have to get somebody, just my thing's all twisted around here. They have to get somebody to measure where my eyes sit in the glasses and stuff like that in the frames, so that they know where to put the different part of the lens. So yeah, so I'm going to check. I know there's a bit of controversy about using fishing line, the wildfire, the what's the other one? There's nanofill and fire line, I guess is the other one. And using either the Bead one or the stuff that you get in the fishing department. So I thought what I'd do is just test it out myself. You know, it's up to me what I want to do. I mean, I value your opinion, but I don't know. I think you know by now I'm going to do my own thing anyway. So, so as you can see, my hand's feeling better, although this is starting to get a little bit painful. But, okay, I gotta go over here. So I'm gonna go through and through. So I'm just gonna, I think I'll continue before I head out, and I could probably get this done and uploaded. So I noticed that Shipwreck Beads has another, they've extended their 40% off sale. And one of the things I wanted to order was polymer clay. And initially I had no intention on doing polymer clay because of my hand. But I have a pasta machine. And I actually bought it at the thrift store years ago when I was doing claymation movies. Okay, that's not what I need here. Go through here. Yeah, I was doing claymation movies, so that's why I had it. And so I think I can do the polymer. Oh, sorry guys. Should have told me I was out of frame. I think what I should do is pull it out a little more. Let's see how far we get there. So I think if I do, no. Yeah, I guess that's it. If I use the pasta machine, my hand should be fine. And one of the things that I want to do is the flowers. I saw the teeny tiny flowers that Gina from, is it Gina? Susan from Turtle Soup Beads has a tutorial on how to do them. And I think I could do some really beautiful stuff. And that will save me buying the super expensive check glass beads. So I find the flowers, they're very specific in their patina and stuff like that. So unless you have matching beads, it's really hard to match it up. But if you make your own, I think it'd be awesome. And I'm trying to think, I think there was another tool that I was missing. I'm going to order the wire cutter for the memory wire. Now I guess there's a looping tool for that as well, but I don't think I need that. So almost done. Okay. Oh, so the other thing, one of the main reasons why I decided to do this video is just to let you know I am getting ready to do a vintage patina demo. So I never worked with it before, but definitely have experience painting. So I think I could do it. I'm going to try my left hand here. The other one's getting sore. Yeah, I think, so what I did was I pulled out a bunch of metal findings. So buttons and spacers, all kinds of fun stuff like that. And see what we can come up with. I did a search last night. I've like created a playlist of vintage patina, and I find that they do kind of the same stuff. It's usually a basic color, and then they add a bit of blotchiness of another color on top, and then they sand it. So I know that may be generalizing a bit, but I feel like both myself and all of you can do a lot better than that. So that bead doesn't have a hole, or the finish is in the hole. So yeah, I think we can do a lot better, and especially since I have all the different colors now, I think we can do an awesome job. This is coming along. And the mail hasn't been by yet. So there's that. Oh, let me move this. And okay, so I had counted out 20 of these crystals, and it looks like I need more. Well, let's count 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So you know what's funny is I got these off of eBay years and years ago, and I think I got them as a mistake, and I was like, ugh, when am I ever going to use these? I have to confess, I hated bicones. I'm like, oh, they're so weird. They're not uniform. I want round. I don't want these pointy things. They're fake crystals. Like, I'm such a bead snob. It's not funny. But now I love them. Oh my gosh, they look so amazing. And the faceting is so beautiful and sparkly. So yeah, I am just becoming a reformed bead snob. The funny thing is, the more I become reformed, the more of a snob I become, because now I have more access to stuff that I didn't before. So like, I would have never thought to buy bicones or Swarovski, and guess what I did yesterday? I ordered a whole load of them from Art Beads. They had their $1 buck a bead or something like that, and it's like $1 for each strand. I'm trying to think where I am here. Okay, so yeah, I ended up buying some 14 millimeter Rivoli, so I can make bracelets with them. They're gonna be amazing. So I bought 2 of each, and I'm guessing, like, I was looking at one of Gina's videos where she does a 14 or 12 millimeter Rivoli in the middle and 2, I think, 8 millimeter chatons. And again, like, I'm learning all these names I had no clue before. Oh, silly girl. But yeah, so I'm so excited to get that. And the Art Bead orders go pretty fast, and they're through FedEx, so like, they came really fast. I mean, you'd think if you're paying shipping, then uh-oh, what'd I do here? Oh no. I'm getting low here. I've added a whole thing of thread onto this. Okay, so looks like we have 3 more to go. And then we'll be done. Just put the other part of the magnet on. There. So 1. I may have counted out too many here. So I guess my big problem right now is getting bicones. So if anybody can let me know what is the best way to buy them. I feel like I'm kind of torn whether I need Swarovski bicones. From what I could tell, they're like really expensive, and I almost feel like if I just bought basic stuff from AliExpress or eBay for now while I practice should be enough. So let me know what you think and where I should buy. The other thing is, now I did put a bunch of stuff in my cart to get ready with AliExpress, is the bicones, and it looks like the average price is about $1 Canadian for 100 bicones. So they did have some that were $2 for 200, and variables of that as well. So not really sure what the best way to order them is. I am just out of thread here. This sucks. You know what I might have to do is use this for my last beads. Okay, let me see if I can get this in and threaded. It might be, yeah, it's going to be too short. Let me tie this off. And I don't know if I'm doing this right. I'm going to have to look it up. I know somebody has a video out there on how to tie and add new thread. My hand is starting to get sore. It's time for a break. Oh, look at what I did. I did it again. Look at this. That's why I ran out of thread. So this, let's see if we can, I might have to take that out. Oh, and it came off. Okay, so I'll just show you this in the video at the end, or at the beginning of the next video, but you get the idea. That's what it's going to look like. And I put a magnetic clasp on there. So that is gorgeous. There you go. So I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye for now.